They're YouTubers and got a big following.
Yeah, stop that fraud and get that shit up out my corner. Windows down, I seen these riding in a Hummer. Central getting hot.
Hey, it's really real, and if you seeing me, that means we back off Central. Today I got a real special guest. I know you know him. I ain't even gotta say his name, but we with Lil Eazy E right now, man.
You know it.
In Albuquerque, we off Central. Not too many artists would have did this type of interview, but my man's is outside. So I got a couple questions for him. We gonna walk back in, and then we gonna do our couch confessions. But how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I just performed. You feel what I'm saying? At 401, Albuquerque for 6, and Josh, you know what I mean? My man's ran up and said he wanted to see her do an interview. I'm with my homie Jazzy, you feel what I'm saying? And we out here posted, you know what I'm saying? My nigga stationed out here, Compton native, you feel what I mean? And we just doing what we do.
Okay. How often are you in Albuquerque? You out here a lot, brother?
I have in the last, Jazz? You say about a couple of years. I've been out here maybe a handful of times.
How you like it? You like coming out here? Is it something different? Is it
well, see, where we from, Compton, it's about now 75-80% Hispanic. So you come to Albuquerque, shit, you got what you want. You know what I'm saying? So I can't knock it. It's beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? You got Hispanic women out here. You got Hispanic food. You feel what I'm saying? I got my nigga out here. You feel what I'm saying? From the home base. And what else can you ask for? It's a vibe.
So being from the land of the baddest motherfucking Hispanic women, how does it feel? Like, what would you rate the Albuquerque women, the New Mexico women, when you go from Cali to here?
Now, okay, see, that's a good question. That's a real good question.
I got it.
Now, check this out. In Compton and being in California, you have a big selection of it.
Okay.
But here in Albuquerque, you have a selection of just only Hispanic women. So the chosen few, you know what I'm saying, in a smaller environment, you feel what I'm saying, you gotta have your good pick of the litter. You feel what I'm saying? So that's different. You feel what I'm saying? Now I go California and you got a variety. Everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, I gotta choose from Whittier, Compton, Long Beach, you feel what I'm saying? East LA, doing here. Now, as you see walking, beautiful ones, you know what I mean? You come downtown and you gonna get the good source of the best of them out here just coming in downtown Albuquerque. So I don't gotta go here in different cities.
They all
stationed in just one area.
Okay.
So I can take my advantage of that. You feel what I'm saying? If I was doing my due.
So would you say that we got badder Hispanic women, or would you say the badder Hispanic women just because they all right here in the same spot?
Let me correct
you ain't gotta travel nowhere.
Let me correct it. I can't take away from my state and my city. Not to say they're the baddest Hispanic women, but you have a plethora of bad Hispanic women in a small community. You know what I mean? In California, you have a badder selection of Hispanic women in a big state.
Right.
It could be Northern California, Southern California, you feel what I'm saying? And on down, you feel what I mean? So you just got to do a lot of traveling and sit here and get the pick of the litter. Here, you might find a pick of the litter, maybe, like I say, you might find, you know what I'm saying? Like you just seen, at least 5 of them out here just in downtown, and downtown ain't too big. So, you know what I mean? You got to take advantage of the smaller community and give what you can.
How's life treating you? Like, what brought you to Albuquerque other than the show? Like, are you on a tour? Are you traveling right now?
Oh man, man, I can't even lie, and that's not even no flossing. Life treated me good. I just did a show at 401. Not to say it was a sellout crowd, but you ask yourself, did I get paid? Yeah, so that's a blessing, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did a little work, you know what I'm saying, for a maximum money. Tomorrow I'll leave, go to Arizona. I'm with Lazy and Fleshbone to do a show in Arizona, another state with bad Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? And getting paid twice as much as I got paid here. So not to say here floss, I'm not with that. I give all praise to the God, humbleness, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm getting my money. If I got twice as much out here in less than 2 days, then life has been all right for me, dog. You know what I mean?
Do you got a favorite food spot in New Mexico just yet? Or you just
Frank's Famous Chicken and Waffles.
Frank's Famous Chicken and Waffles?
Yeah, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely go there.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And then off top of that, soon to be my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My
what you working on?
Bro's Beach.
Talk to him.
What you trying to serve?
Tell him where you at.
Serving?
We over there at Post 95 on the San
Talk to
Pedro
him,
Road.
Lo. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what
And
I'm
he-
saying?
So what you planning on serving though?
Oh, no, we've been doing this shit for like 6-7 years.
Talk to him.
Oh, we
Oh,
serve.
so you already serving? You
we
already in
serve.
business?
Compton-
Okay.
Compton native doing what he do out here in Albuquerque.
Probably one of the
So-
one of the coldest catfishes, green, all that. You gotta come see it.
Talk to me.
Oxtails.
Drop the
all
location.
that.
I'm not gonna
pulling
bullshit
up.
you.
525 San Pedro. Check us out Wednesday, Saturday,
Man,
Sunday.
come on.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
Yes, sir.
Easy call.
You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with my homeboy, my OG, Frank's Famous Chicken and Waffles, but I'm finna put my homie on, and that's a business venture that I'm finna do because you ain't finna pull up there. We finna have a location for you to pull up, sit down, and everybody from out of town, you can sit here and come, get down. He told you the address.
yeah.
Tell him one time, Lo.
525 San Pedro.
525 San Pedro. Y'all gotta go check him out. He got
And that's
them all.
fire.
Hey, the offset, we co-signing it. Hey, let us know. Hey, man, fuck it. Get them like $5 off if they say a special word. What's the special word? They gotta watch this video to know the word though.
Special word.
In hood.
In hood.
That's it.
You hear that?
You in the hood,
if
you
say
in Albuquerque, and you coming up saying, hey, I'm in the hood.
You gonna
I'm
get a
where you want to
discount.
do, so hey, you gonna get the
you
discount.
gonna get a discount. Hey, W mans. So like, being in the industry, being around the industry, I just had to ask, do you think Megan Thee Stallion got shot by Tory Lanez? Like, I really
Ooh,
need to know how
he's
you.
something else.
I've always wanted to
He's
ask
something
somebody
else.
that was around it. I've always wanted to ask somebody
He's
that.
something else, bro.
I need, cause me personally.
Hey, listen, let's check this
I don't
out.
think he did it.
I'm gonna knock it down like this to you. Shout out to Megan, because you know I cleared that record for her.
What record we talking about, though?
Girls from the Hood, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That album she did. She bad as a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, baby. You know, don't let me pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. But I will not say that Tory is not a real nigga to sit here and not do what real niggas don't do and sit here and talk.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes when you don't do this, it backfalls on you to be in a position that you in.
And that's
you know what I'm
exactly
saying?
how I
So
see
much
it.
love to Tory. You feel what I'm saying? Because you did the solidness. You feel what I mean? But I feel like it backfalled on you to sit here and not do this, which we didn't born and raised to sit here and do that. So that shit could come, you know what I mean, in his own course of situation to where he got to do time now. Because of course everybody see the internet.
Right.
They see that, understanding that he didn't have nothing to do with it. She stepped on glass, he did this and the other. I'm with protecting and loving my black women. You feel what I'm saying? But certain niggas think about that situation they're doing and protecting another black woman, and it might be a downfall to them. So that's how I'm gonna just leave it right there. I don't know. I wasn't there. Just like my nigga know. How we from, where we from is we didn't do no talking. And if we not there, that's what the fuck you just really don't do. You don't do no yapping about some situation that you not there and don't know about.
And I feel like young
But that
niggas-
situation, since it's publicly specularized, is I think individuals is being silent, and it can be
Let's
a
walk
bad
a little more
fall
this
for
way.
them.
I feel like a lot of young niggas didn't hear that last line. If you wasn't there, don't speak. But can you just say that one more time?
If
Because
you're
a lot
not
of,
there,
like,
you do not speak on nothing. For one point period, like, is you don't speak on nothing, period, point blank.
facts.
It don't got involved with you, you don't speak on nothing. So the world, all these individuals coming on Instagram, making their comments, you wasn't there, you don't know.
Like-
Don't have nothing to do with you, you feel what I'm saying? But especially if you wasn't in the vicinity of anything and you are a talker, because there's a lot of talkers, they can't talk on something that you wasn't there about, you know what I mean, to
Facts.
see. You know what I mean? But much love to him, because I don't like the situation he been in, being down, even though it's SNY yard.
For real though.
Even though it's SNY, not to sit there and clown, even though it's SNY yard,
it is
we
what
from
it
the
is.
city, so you know what I'm saying? Some individuals go really put in work on SNY yards. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've been in GP, so I don't know how that go, and I stay on my toes. But again, I send my love and blessings to Tory. You know what I'm saying? And much respect to you, much respect to Megan. That's my situation, so therefore I'm on the neutral grounds. I don't know. You know what I mean? Let the shit fall how it fall. You feel what I'm saying? But much love to Megan, because again, I cleared that record for you. That was me who did that, not Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Tory. You feel what I'm saying? I respect what you stand for and what you do. You know what I mean? But again, you appreciate our sisters, and you respect and appreciate our black man. That's where I'm at, period.
My name really reals. We here with Lil Eazy, and we back at K9, which means we about to start the Couch Confections. That's what means.
Go. I'm
Couch
on the real. I'm actually,
I ain't got no mic.
Yeah.
man, talk to me. I'm really curious about what
Yes,
this man.
sir.
He do what he
The
do.
Couch
Just
Confessions
that
is
little
where-
walk. He do what he
That's
do.
just where we get into
He got me.
the
He got me
juicy-
curious what he finna ask.
We back inside. We on the couch. That means we got the Couch Confessions going on. I'm with my boy Silas.
What's up?
I got my guy Easy over here. Want to introduce yourself too? I mean, they talk to you outside, but they ain't never get your name.
I'm Jazzy Hayes, man.
So basically, like when we get on the couch, that's just basically what I want to get into, like the meat and potatoes of the conversation. Like that's what I want to ask all my juicy questions. First question is though, like 2006, I was probably like 4 years old, 3 years old, some shit like that. You dropped 2 mixtapes. I just want to know like why you didn't drop a full album. Like why was it the 2 mixtapes?
Good one.
Yeah,
Keep on a nigga.
like I'm telling you, like we just need to get, we need the confessions. Yeah, we are. We actually.
Why I dropped 2 mixtapes and not a full album?
Yeah.
Well, shit, we finna get deep. So what happened is that mixtapes came and introduced the albums.
Okay.
So the record label that I was with, like, you know what I mean? Not to sit here and, again, I told him outside and I see y'all see him. I'm as humble as can be. I give all praise to the God. I had 2 advances. Most artists don't have that. The first advance I had was the deal that was the last deal me and 50 Cent had, which was $1 million deal. So I got 1 advance, I got bought out by Blackground Universal, and I had another advance. And a $60,000 living stipend, which of course to this day and age is nothing. But back then, and we talking 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I was getting $5,000 a month before I put the album out, just to sit here and give me a living stipend. So what happened is the mixtapes were a process before the album came out. So what happened was those albums, they said my album was too gangster. I was too hardcore. And then I got discouraged and I stopped doing music and I started working with Ruthless Records, my father's company, my stepmother. And then I worked with her for about almost a year. And then here comes YG and here comes Nipsey Hussle. So, and then you guys are familiar with their music.
Yeah.
So to myself, I said, well, damn, how you tell me that I'm too hardcore? They're trying to make me like pop. You know what I'm saying? And here comes these individuals that I'm fans of and like their music, and here comes this music out. So I started to sit here and say, hey, you know what? I stopped working for my dad's company, and I went and said, you know what? I'm gonna pursue to put an album out. Because why? My rebirth of gangster rap, like the mixtape he said, listen to it. Now put that up against Bullets Have No Names or YG Sing. And I'm not doing it in any cockiness, but actually go back and listen to that. You feel what I'm saying? And compare them to that era. We're talking 20 years ago, not something 15, 10 years ago, last week, anything. We're talking 20 years ago. I'm 41. I'm gonna be real with you. You feel what I'm saying? So this was done when I was 21. You feel what I mean? And the mixtape came first. The album didn't come because, again, I was too hardcore. And then here comes these individuals that came out. And that kind of just threw me off of music. And I was like, hey, you know what? I don't have a drive for it. You know what I mean? I'm like, the industry did what they did to my father, which is another story we can talk about. And then they nitpicked and sit there and see where they were to stop me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck this. You know what I mean? I'm an executive working for Ruthless Records at 22, 21 years old. So at that time, honestly, all humbleness, I thought I was living life. You feel what I'm saying? Because why? I didn't sit here and had $1 million deal, then another deal, and a $60,000 stipend, and now I'm working with a record company, and I'm putting out Hopsin. I did artist development for Hopsin. Now, for you, all you guys know new music, Hopsin was.
I mean, still is in the crowd.
Talk to me. He young, so Hopsin, and I artist development Hopsin, and Stevie Stone. So when I'm at this time, I'm only 22, 23 years old. I'm like, nigga, like, shit, nigga, you know. Jay-Z's an executive. I'm an executive. Why? I put out this nigga. And then 2-3 years ago, this nigga became a hot individual. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm doing my due justice. I made a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? I'm grateful. Again, all praise to the God. Then I toured the world, 100 countries, and I never put, again, like he said, a record out ever. And I went around the world. So I did what I did. I'm sorry I had the cheat sheet. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck if motherfucking man. Oh, your daddy's Eazy E. That's why. Oh, well, like you think I asked for it?
Right, like you didn't ask, you didn't ask for your parents.
But you think I asked for the sorrow that didn't go through? I went through. You think I asked for that sorrow? Everybody just look at the plus. But do you look at the sorrow that I went through? Because where we from in Compton, California, we don't get therapy. We don't get an individual to talk to us and feel like what we're going through and work us through it. You know what I mean? We got to deal with it. And then I got to deal with it while going through the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Then I got to deal with it going through the streets to try to prove myself, which is called gangbang. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm mentally fucked up at that time.
So how does it make you feel now that, because I make music myself, and it's like they're promoting violence. Violence is what they want from the artist that they're trying to sign. So how does that make you feel when you were literally spitting that shit and that was your everyday life? It wasn't violence. That's what you were. That's what you were though. So how does it feel seeing niggas like me drop that shit and they're like, yes, we want that?
Yeah, that's not what I'm on like now, because again, now you're talking about 20 years later. I'm an educated individual that was educated back then.
Okay.
This was going through sorrow. And we brainwashed to sit here and go against. Where me and him come from, we ride, we go to work, we put in work on individuals that's what? This color.
Okay.
Then you come around, you have this Black Lives Matter stuff. Then individuals stand for it and all that. And then you ask me, I feel it's bullshit. Why? Because we don't do it when we against each other on this. Yeah. 10 niggas could walk down the street when me and him was doing an interview, and they could be white, and neither one of y'all gonna look at them any different. But if they black, what you gonna do? The security man gonna clutch, my niggas gonna clutch,
Facts.
we gonna feel a certain way, and we gonna think different. That's
Understood.
because I was brainwashed to feel that way. Where I comes from, where he comes from. So as a man and a grown man now in my life, I don't stand for that because that's the lynch law. Put the light against the dark, puts the young against the old, puts the coarse hair against the straight hair. And he said it's gonna work for 100 years, and the shit is still working for us as black individuals. So I don't stand for that. So now as far as I'm like, oh, okay, E, put some music out where you ride, where you doing all that. What the fuck I'm riding on? Now if I sit here and put in the music that I'm gonna ride on other individuals that feel just disrespectful to me, but not the shit that is common in this world for individuals to sit here and say, hey, we ride, we slide on our enemies. Okay. And the enemies is what? A motherfucker that's this color.
Right.
I can't stand for that, dog. I can't. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that my daddy made me educated, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that the light clicked on at a point in time where it meant something. You know what I'm saying? So Black Lives Matter is you go stand and you go protest for things when it's individual
when it's convenient
to doing something with a cop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're not gonna stand for that individual that just slid and hit this little baby girl, you feel what I'm saying, or hit grandma's house and do all that. We gonna sit there and look at it like, oh, it's normal.
Okay.
So music now, I just don't speak that. Now I got an album coming out, but it's me living life, telling you guys about life, telling you guys about the past, the life that I lived, and correcting it of how I want to live now and how I feel now. You feel what I'm saying? But when I was young, I was right. I was ignorant. You know what I'm saying? I was doing what I do. You feel what I'm saying? But the light clicks on to, this shit ain't, through the George Floyd individual time, like, why you always got protesting for when a cop do something? Because where I'm from and where he from, they've been doing that to us for the longest. For the longest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit normal. My grandma told me, don't you get caught in no back alley and pull over to no back alley. But then you have people in the world say, oh, I'm gonna run from a cop. Well, I was told you better not do that. Why? Them niggas gonna shoot us. They're gonna do something to us. You feel what I'm saying? So therefore, I just came from that. All praises due to the spirits and the individuals that lost their lives and everything in a situation like that. But if I was educating them is, we don't do that, dog. You grew up off NWA, we don't do that, homie. They plant sticks on us. They sit here and they're gonna frame us. They're gonna do all this other stuff to us. So therefore, don't do that. Don't go against the grain on them. Go through the motion, and then how many niggas will sit here and go spend a night in jail, but you scared. We're gonna go spend a night in jail. I done spent a year in jail. And I'm gonna fight the shit and then get, I'm gonna get exonerated of my felony. Cool, why? Because something might have been wrong. But I'm not gonna sit here and feel like I'm gonna be aggressive towards you right now. So then you turn around, what, bust on me? Kill me. Now my family's sitting here doing lunches and car washes and I'm dead. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why do that when I can sit here and say, okay, cool, I'm gonna go push the line. I'm gonna go to the main line. I'm gonna sit there for about a month. I'm gonna sit here in jail, and then I'm gonna sit here and fight this the proper way with my mind, the proper way with the law, and then get out and then sit there and I'm cool. And then sit there and tell these niggas, hey, well, you was wrong and you niggas owe me. You niggas is bad. But most people don't do that. They think that, nah, I'm just aggressive right now, and then I'm dead. Nigga shot me. Nigga shot my homeboy. I done lost a life to a homeboy because I want to stand up and be tough. I just wasn't raised like that, homie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what people think of Compton, we've been through this.
Was there a moment in life that humbled you from being like that, or was there never a moment in life where you never wanted to be the guy with their chest always out?
Nah, I mean, being Cheshire out raised me to be the man that I am now.
Okay.
It's my children who made me think smart in life now. Why? Because I never want to give them what I went through. I lost my daddy at 10. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I could do about it. So all I did is turn to a game and a situation and said, I'm going to put all this anger into gang banging and fighting this nigga. That's a nigga. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to beat this nigga up. Nigga walking down the street, what's happening? I don't have to fight no nigga that was my size. I'm going to fight a nigga that's bigger than me.
And would that feeling come from nowhere because you angry at your father died, or it was just like he gone, so now I need to stand on right?
He gone. And just like I tell people when I speak to youth, why did you go that route? Jay?
Okay.
Because I had a homeboy who probably lost something, you know what I mean? Not to say to my nigga Jazzy, but lost their father to the streets or to life in jail. And we related to something.
Okay.
And we ran and we was in the street game. You know what I mean? My homie J50, that's rest in peace, and my nigga Jack Dowse. That's who I sat here and ran with. And we sat here and we formed a union. Like we had a relation to each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. And not to say they felt like that, but might have lost an uncle or this, or their daddy was gone for a minute, and we ran with a crew. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what we did. So when I tell people like, well, why did I? Well, that's why. Because I was living in sorrow. You feel what I'm saying? And I related to somebody. And then in Compton, the police gonna look at my ID and they gonna say, hey, oh, you from Kelly Park and you from neighborhood. Yeah. You know what I mean? They didn't tell me. I mean, they give me an option. They told me that I was from there. So it is what it is. Fuck it. This is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of turmoil and I was doing that. As I got older, as I have children, you got to think intelligent because, again, I didn't want to give my children what I went through ever. I don't want to give his children, these individuals' children, his children, anybody's children what I went through, period. That's the type of man I am. Why I let anybody's kids to go through what I went through? Because why? It's turmoil. I call myself Tarzan. Why? Because you can imagine what I went through. And I was able to succeed in life and have children and be a good father and to be able to sit here and walk in executive office, sit down with if I did suit and tie and orchestrate a business deal. And I came from the jungle. I came from the bottom. You feel what I'm saying? I came from where shit is not right. Where a lot of individuals that I sat here and ran with don't have a life right now. They didn't have kids. They died before they was 18 and they was 21. You know how fucked up I feel like that? Because why? That nigga didn't have nothing to do but say, I want to run with the individuals that was going to protect me. And he lost his life for that. A lot of them. Blue Devil, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of individuals, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they didn't, I could look in their eyes and say, you wasn't built for this. But the fact of that, you felt protection from us, you associated with this, and your association cost you your life. Like, I'm Molly Ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, the individuals he talking about, I disciplined. I'm gonna keep it 100. I disciplined. The next day he lost his life. And his mama know as far as, and what was the last thing that he did? He got in a fight with Lil Eazy E. And he didn't get in a fight with me, I just told him he was doing something wrong. In my hood, you call that discipline. My big homie told me, do what you wanna do. Well, I'm gonna check them for that because they doing wrong. And the next day you lost your life. So how fucked up do I feel in life? You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta take a stand of repenting for the things that you did and making a right in life. Because I believe in God. So I gotta make a right in life for things that I sit here and deep and down inside, be like, damn, I done let this little motherfucker on the wrong route.